Hiya, Joanne. How are you, my lovely? Hi, Mand. It's working better today. And it looked like we can actually start doing TikTok as well, because of I got a thing today about saying I can go live. So quite happy about that. See how it goes. But we're going to look into it. No. Very serious. Joanne, one thing you'll learn about me, I'm never serious. Unless there's something really bad happened, then yes, I would be. But otherwise, no, I'm not serious. Yeah, I know. You saw us on TikTok yesterday? Today I was on there, but not yesterday. Not that I can remember, but I've slept since then. I don't know. Hiya, Hayley. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? How are you, Hayley? The main man will be with us in any moment now. Good to hear. Yeah, sorry, I know where that is. Oh. Good to hear, Hayley. And here he is, the main man himself.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, muchachos. ¿Cómo estás?
Yep, we are very good. Hugged. Lorna sends her love to you both. Stopped in there to share the love before here. Oh, bless you, Tanya. Big loves back to Lorna. And if ever you want any crystals or stones and that, she's the one to go to. She's amazing. Man says, hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás, Ian?
Yes, Chai. All right, there we go. Come on then. That's what you want. Come on then. Up you come.
Hello, Joanne. Hi, Elizabeth. We are very well.
Our baby boy. Well, not a baby. That's his cuddles.
We're both well, Haley. Zero. While Paul is
being whatever by the dog.
Cuddled by the dog.
Okay, can I get up now, please? Oh dear. Everyone's watching you. See what you're doing.
So, I think the dogs decided to take Paul out for a date.
All right, there we go. Got my phone.
Yeah, knackered. Yeah. No, you're not getting another one.
No. All right. If you can share please. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Share like the dog.
yeah,
Share the love like the dog.
yes. We are doing donations. If you wish to give donations, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, it doesn't matter. You still will get readings. What's that? I've got the cards here.
Not the cards I'm looking for. It's what you've done with my handbag.
All right, your man.
My husband leaves nicking my handbag.
Yeah. So yes, we are. Hi, Jerica. Is that right, Jerica?
I see you. Right, I was actually looking for my medication, but I seem to have.
I will look at it in a moment.
Yeah, I'll just look and see if I put it
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, because you.
Yeah, I guess what I put it in
Oh,
here.
right.
What day's today?
Saturday.
This will be it.
Yeah.
Ah, I've solved the problem now.
Yes. So welcome, all you beautiful, beautiful people. I was saying that it
You were
seems
saying
like
what?
we can actually do lives on TikTok now as well, because I've got a thing saying that I can do lives.
Well, good for you.
So, right,
Good for
there
you.
you go. Where it be we, not just me.
No, that's all right. You can do them on your own.
No.
Right. This one's for you, Paul. The Angel of Obedience. You can do them on your own.
No.
Right, there you go. Angel of Obedience. Opening card for tonight. And the angel says, I follow my soul's guidance day by day. The only true obedience is to the soul. From that dimension within our own being come all signals, guidance, and intuition to be obeyed. When we obey in that way with all our senses, we are serving the soul. There you go. Obey. You can do it.
Yeah. And look, I've got the other one here now.
So there you have it.
Jim, no, not now. Not now. No. No. Keep giving me a paw to I'll rub his tummy. But
I'll give you my hand, but you never rub mine. What's the
Yeah.
dog got that I ain't got?
Need I say any more? Right. Yes, as I said, it is donations. If you wish to donate, you're more than welcome. If not, you still get a reading anyway. But we need the thingy word,
Right.
the spot prize word today.
Spot prize word for tonight. Wow. Let me think. One that they won't hear very often.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. Let's think.
Should we get someone there to actually?
I know. Let's have the word as visualize. Visualize, as in visualize your heart's desire.
I hope Tanya knows how to spell it, because I don't.
You don't know how to spell
Visulize.
Alexa, spell visualize.
Visualize is spelled VISUALISE. By the way, you have a new notification. You want to hear it?
No.
That's correct. Right. So you type bingo space dash space visualize in capital letters, just as Tanya has demonstrated. A little bit longer than that would help.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you spell the word. This is how you type it up in the message board when you hear the word visualize used in a message.
I'll pass that envelope over because we've got some lovely new.
And that, if you're the first one up on our screen, will win you a prize.
Yes, but no, I said the other day about we've got new bands coming, and here they are. But these ones we are selling. We can't give these away because they are quite expensive to actually. And what it's got is, if you can see there, it's got my name, Luke's name, and then DoubleTrouble. So these are what we're going to sell now. So if people are interested in them, just let us know and we will let them know how much it is. So yeah, there's all different colors and all that. So yeah, but we have got bracelets to give away. And is anyone's birthday been this week or next week? Let us know, because there's another special prize for that.
If your birthday is tonight, please tell us now.
Right, and now I'm going to leave the lovely Luke to actually start the evening off.
Does anybody have a birthday today? Whether you're 21 or 121, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a birthday today.
Come on.
Nikki Dollard says hers was this week, Tuesday the 4th.
Yeah, she wins.
Right.
She gets one then.
Right, Nikki, we will send you a birthday gift in the post. Paul will call you at the end of the show to take down the details, like your address, because obviously,
see what it is.
Because we can't send it without your address. And then we have a selection of trinkets which you can choose as a birthday gift, courtesy of DoubleTrouble. Oh, happy belated birthday for the 4th. Now,
Was that Nikki
Dullard.
Oh, gentleman. He's a lovely man.
Right, so a nice trinket will be on the way to you, Nikki. Paul will call you at the end of the show. It will be a video call so that you can actually see it's either me or Paul, and not a scammer. So, happy birthday. I take it, Nikki, you're 21 because you don't look a day over 16. Right. So, on with the show. So, tonight, starting off with your favorite, the very own Miss Scarlet, complete with repairs. You're very welcome, Nikki. So, if you would like a reading, I'm sure you are. So if you would like a reading with Miss Scarlet, please do put your names on spot. The spot prize word live. So the next time you hear the spot prize code word used in, then you are free to put your D if you are the lucky winner.
Well, it's on our screen, no one else's.
Right, so let's see where Crouch and Bull is with his talking stick. And let us begin. Just keep talking. And we are right. There's Michelle Birdshaw. Okay, Michelle, I'm coming to you. So let us see where we go. Right, Michelle, I have an image here of you, and it's showing me that you are sat on a sofa, and there is what looks like a mug of either tea or coffee close by, and you're looking quite relaxed on there. Now, I can see that there are a number of orbs floating around in the room that you are sat in. And oh, there was something there. Let's look in panoramic. All right, there is a person in spirit just about, I'm going to say about 6 feet away from you on your right hand side. So 6 feet away in that general direction from where you are sat. And they're showing themselves as a golden yellow body shape, a bit like what you see on a toilet board, you know, the man shape, right? To show it. So let's see if we can pull someone in. Right. Is there anyone in the queue for Michelle Birkinshaw? Lovely. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Yep. No problem. Are you working? Right. Thank you, Tonka. Right. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Right. I've got an energy coming in from behind me, Michelle. And I do want to say that this is a female energy that is coming in. And as she comes in, the first thing I find quite striking about her is like she's very bubbly. I mean, this is a happy-go-lucky individual. And I want to say that she is not a very tall lady at all. I'm going to say she must be somewhere in the region of about 5'5". I would say maybe stretch it to 5'6" at a push, but definitely in that sort of 5'5" bracket. Okay, she comes in. I also want to say that she is right. And yeah, I thought you would say something like that. Yeah, she says you never ask a lady her age, so I best not ask a lady her age. So going by how she looks and how her energy feels, I want to put this lady in her 70s. Okay, if I'm wrong, please don't slap me. Thank you. She's got a nice sense of humor, or I'll give her that. Okay. Now, as she comes in, I can feel that she has quite a lot of, I want to say, she's got a lot of love surrounding her, and it's a very important element and her character when she was on the earth plane. So this is a lady that would not have any problems showing people how much she loved them. I want to describe her as a tactile person, because as she steps into my energy, I feel I want to be stretching my arms around you and giving you a hug. I feel that she's got a very strong attraction to the younger members of the family. Okay. She is the sort of person that would make the youngsters in the family feel very much loved, give them like a safe space, knowing that this lady is all around them with her arms protecting them from let's say the school bullies, sometimes the mum and dad, because you know, they're getting a little bit heavy-handed. And so this lady, I want to be going to the third generation with this lady. So you've got you as first generation, mum, dad would be the second generation, and in there you'd have aunties and uncles. We go to the third generation, that's the grandparents, so grandma, granddad, great uncles, great aunties. Okay, so I want to be going to the great down the okay. Right, I want to go down the mother's side of the family with this individual. Okay, so this is mum, great grandma. Okay, I want to be going down to grandma here. Okay, so this is third generation. Now, she's a very, as I said, a very tactile person. She likes to put her arms around the youngsters, make them feel safe, warm, welcome, and also she likes their closeness because she likes the feeling she gets when she sees their eyes light up in wonder, you know, like small gifts, a little bit of pocket money, sweets. And well, let's just say she tends to let them get away with things that mum and dad probably wouldn't entertain. Like mummy says, I'm not allowed chocolate. Oh yeah, really? Okay, well there you go. There's a bar of chocolate. That type of thing. But she's also I want to say a bit of a miracle worker when it comes to her day-to-day plodding around in the kitchen. Okay. This lady has got a very dab hand at, I want to say, producing something out of nothing. Now, as she shows me in my mind's eye her kitchen, although I want to say this is a very dated kitchen compared to what's in them today, it's a functioning one. It is well used, and there is no such thing as a cookbook anywhere in the kitchen at all, right? This lady, when she produces something, like she makes bread, she makes puddings, flans, tarts, main meals, you know, roast, everything she does, it's always done from scratch. But she never measures as anything like it tells you in a book. And the recipes that she does make, I want to describe them as the typical British homeware style cooking. So I suppose you could say the nearest you might get to that is a traditional pub lunch. You know, like a ploughman's or like a roast dinner on a Sunday, a casserole or roast chickens. All of it. It's like traditional British fare. There's not any foreign stuff, as she would describe it as, like foreign, right? So you're not going to see curries. You're not going to see like Italian or French or anything like that. Any sort of like traditional, you know, oh, this is Greek, right? There you go. Oh, this is Chinese. Oh, there you go. You're not going to see any of that. It's all typical British fare. Because that's how she was brought up. She was brought up and taught to cook and use fresh ingredients. There was no tinned anything. There was no packet anything. There was no jars of anything. You know, it's what you got down the greengrocer and what you got down the butcher. And she was an absolute genius at doing it. One of the ways that she shows her, one of the ways that she showed her love for her family, grandchildren, right, was through her cooking. There's all the traditional ingredients that you know, the fresh fruit, the fresh vegetables, you know, the traditional potatoes, the traditional lump of meat, and Sometimes it wasn't the top of the range meat, you know, more often it was like the cheaper cuts, but nevertheless, she was a genius. And one of the secret ingredients that she always put in it was love. And all that she made, all the work she done in that kitchen was filled with love. And her way of showing her love, apart from, you know, hugs and, if you like, little kisses on the cheek and that sort of thing, was through her food. And there was never any waste, because what was today's casserole, she would make in tomorrow's steak and veg pie. So there was no leftovers, or shall we say waste food as such, anywhere in her house. Whereas she draws close, one of the things that she wants to share with you, Michelle, now please speak a little bit slower, because I've got to tell her, and I've got to remember what you just said. Right, okay. She draws close to you because she wants to share not only her culinary expertise, that's a bit brave calling yourself an expert, yeah, but also she wants to surround you with her love, and she wants to inject you did say inject, didn't you? Yeah, she wants to inject into your family, like, her ways and means of spreading the love, bringing people together around a table, enjoying good food together, the traditional family meal. She wants to show you how to infuse it with unconditional love, and to allow all that gather around your table to enjoy good food in a loving, peaceful and tranquil environment. Because she says it's important that everybody gathers round the table at least once a day, and that they are able to share in the love of good food, share in the love of good company, family, friends, and share in the love of spirit that binds them all together, infuses into their auras, infuses into the food, infuses into the conversation. And it is a way of not only spreading the love, but sharing the healing energies as well. As people have had tough days, going through tough times, it is important to gather together under one roof for a meal together, where all these positive elements can be shared in abundance. And she wants to come close to you to help you to do that. Oh, that smells nice. What's that? Bread pudding. Oh, you know too much about me. Oh, that's my weakness. Bread pudding. Oh, yum, yum. Oh, I can smell it. I can actually taste it.
That's my specialty.
It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'll tell you what. I'd walk 100 miles for bread pudding. It's divine. I can smell it now. It's like, it's got the cinnamon in it. It's got the nutmeg. It's got, oh yeah, it's cinnamon, there's nutmeg, there's a whiff of cloves. It's just absolutely divine. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'd break any diet if I was on one for that. You got me. You found my weakness, and it's bread pudding. Yeah. I hold my hands up. Yeah, that's my weakness. You are very welcome, Michelle. I'm going to leave her love with you, and I'm going to keep the bread pudding here. Right. Oh, Michelle, if you could just smell that bread pudding. Oh, this woman is a genius. And what's that other thing? Oh, freshly baked bread. Oh my. Freshly baked, oh, you can't beat that either. Oh, the smell of freshly baked bread first thing in the morning is just absolute heaven. And especially when you're spreading your butter on it and the loaf is still warm from coming out of the oven. Oh, is this what you used to make all the time? Wow. You don't hear that there. Oh, yeah. Oh, fresh baked bread. Oh, yeah. Especially, like the Hovis style one where you just cut a great big huge doorstep off it and you just slap on lemon curd all over it. Oh, yeah. You keeping the pudding. Is that not fair? Okay. Well, you're welcome to pop in and have a bit if you want. The smell is divine, isn't it? She's infusing my studio room with fresh baked bread smell, with the smell of that bread pudding with the cinnamon and the nutmeg and the cloves. And oh, honestly, I don't know why I ain't, a lot bigger than what I am. I mean, I'm a skinny so-and-so, but I can eat and eat and eat. And then I don't need to eat for a week or two. Oh, yeah, you really are testing me here, aren't you? Now I've got what is that? That smells like Irish stew. It is Irish stew. Ah, right. What am I doing? Yeah. I can taste the Irish stew in my mouth. I can actually taste it. How do you do that? Oh, Michelle, rabbit. Dip my doorstep in Irish stew, getting that gravy juice and everything. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you're going to have to stop it because really this is driving me insane, all these smells. Oh, you smell it and then it's like you can taste it. You can taste this Irish stew and that bread. You can taste the bread in your mouth. And I'm going to have dinner all over again. I'm telling you by the time I finish this. Right. Anyway, Michelle, I'm going to leave her love with you. I might keep all the smells in here though. But yeah, she's an absolute gem. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Hi, Gemma. Yeah, if I'm starting dribbling down the side of my face, you know why. It's the smell of this food was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. So that's that for now. So I'm going to step aside and allow the wonderful Paul to come in with his amazing oracle cards. So that's spirit animals and cosmic something or others.
No, I'm just working with the animal cards.
Right. Oh, you're just working with the animal cards today, are
Yeah.
you? Right. He's just working with the animal cards now. So I will be back in, well, unless I find this stew and this baked bread, I might not be back. But I'm due to be back in a few minutes. So I'll see you then. Right, here's Paul.
The problem there is, though, that's my specialty, bread pudding. And now I know what he'll be doing. Oh, make some bread pudding, make some bread pudding. Oh, yeah. So, yes, there is a donations thing tonight if you wish to give. You don't have to, but if you do, it'd be so much welcome. But you don't need to because we'll still give you a reading anyway.
Definitely get one for bread pudding.
And Luke just said definitely get one for bread pudding.
An Irish stew.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to go to Angel first. So if that's okay to work with you, Angel. Right. Just, so I've been shuffling them. Then there. And this one. Right. I hope I'm saying this right. Perseverance, is that?
Perseverance.
Perseverance, sorry, perseverance. So I do apologise. Hi, Michelle, how are you, my lovely? Right, with this, I do feel that you have had a lot of things to deal with, and things have been going not so good, but then it starts. But you persevere so much that you allow things to continue, and you just wait for the time, and you just wait there and say, well, it's going to come, so yeah, I'm going to persevere and carry on doing what I need to do. There is a lady actually drawing close, and she's maternal mother, grandmother, that's actually coming in, and she's actually coming in and letting you know that she is waiting for you to actually, there's been something going on with you, that a question that you've wanted answered, and this lady is actually turning around and saying, well, just ask me, and you will know the answers. And she's actually coming in and she's saying, well, put it this way. What is your mind saying? What is your heart saying? And if you listen to them, you can't go much wrong. But she's also coming in with a lot of love and understanding for you at the moment, because there's just so much going on in your life, and you just don't stop. And they're saying it's now time for you to rest now, because things have just been getting too much and you don't know which way to turn. But she's saying you've got spirit on your side. You've got spirit guiding you. And she goes, I know for a fact that you are a very, very spiritual being. And I know that everything you do with a love of spirit. You do not judge. You do not do anything that would upset spirit. But she's saying, looking at you at the moment, you just look tired. You do look tired. She's saying, you've got to have this rest, because it's not fair on your body or your soul, the way things are going. But I'm no doctor or anything. I'm just saying what she's actually saying. And she's saying, you know, we love you very much. All right. We may not have showed it half the time, but we do. And we are always about, and you know we're always about, and we've always got this listening ear. And you've been persevering for so many things for so long that it's got to start coming now. Things are starting to happen now for you, and she's actually saying about time, because you need this, you need the love, and you need the help with everything that's going on around you. You just need that help to help you decide things as well. But there's also other things that are actually sort of changing your mind in a few things. There's like a little thing in your head that's saying, no, not yet, no, not yet, wait. And I'm not on about the dog here. I'm on about other things that's going on as well. And she's saying those things will come to light very shortly. And she's saying you've been waiting for a lifetime for half of these things to come, and they are starting to come now, and things are starting to build up for you. Hiya, Tina. How are you, my lovely? She's saying, don't look back now. Always look forward, because mistakes will happen if you keep looking back. But she's saying, you've got the one thing not many people have got. You've got respect. You know how to show love. You know how to show people who they are. And you're not being nasty about the things that you're saying. It's the way you come out with things that people say, yeah, I can understand that. But she's saying, you make us proud every day on this earth. You make us proud. And we are so proud of you. We want things to happen to help you get through things during the day. And she's saying, I know you're fighting for everything, but things are starting to come. And spirit are so proud. And this lady, she is a proud grandmother. But making spirit proud, that is amazing. And this lady, she's just got a gleaming smile from ear to ear, and bless her. She's such a sort of free spirit. She, she takes people as they are. She didn't sort of, keep away from them, they're a bit whippy or something. She would still give the time for them. And this is the same as you. You give the time and your energies as well. But she is saying you've got to keep some energies back for you, because you need the energies as well. But she's just saying, carry on doing what you're doing, because you are just making everyone so proud. And I am very proud. And I'm going to leave that with you. But before I'm going to read this, you have many gifts. With problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So I do feel there are some good things coming to you. And I'm just going to say thank you for allowing me to work with you. We have lovely Donna has done some other bracelets now, and these ones has got DoubleTrouble, Paul, Luke. We are selling these, and if you are interested in these, just let us know and we will let you know the price. And the lovely Donna, she is such an amazing lady, everything she does. So yeah, if you wish one, then just get in contact and let us know. And now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke to bring some more lovely messages with his lovely crystal balls. Now here he is, the lovely Luke.
Oh, to visualize a reading with little blue boy here. So I have Little Boy Blue. If you'd like a reading with Little Boy Blue, please put your names up now. Hi, Mary. And we have a winner, Sissy Tosh Myers. Congratulations. Right. Now, we have a stop on Tina Carbis Giffords. We have a stop on your name with the talking stick, so I am coming to you. So, Tina, as I look into the crystal, I am seeing a nice image, and you're sat at the dining table, Tina. And as I look at this dining table, almost like from floating above the roof down onto it, I can see that you are perplexed. Like your mind is on a lot of things, and there's a lot of things going around in your mind. There is also a very faint hint of what I call it Scotch mist, but it's like, you could say it's like low cloud, but it's just gently wisping round about you. And that's just an indication that there's things on your mind that, if you like, are just going round and round. So there are thoughts, things that you have been toying with in your mind, things that you may want to be doing or should be doing, or you think you should be doing. And I want to say, straight across from the table where you are sat, there is a person sitting there as well in spirit. And I want to say, there is a deep love I can feel coming from this person in spirit. And Tina, I don't know whether this is a male or this is a female as yet, but there is a lot of love coming across the table at you. So let's see, Tina, who this individual in spirit is. Do we have someone from Tina Garbus Gifford? Okay, thank you. Right, we have someone coming in. Okay. Right, Tina, I have a male energy drawing close to me here. And as this gentleman comes in, I feel a number of things from him. The first thing is, I feel that he has an issue with his chest. And I want to say there's pain in the chest. I'm not sure whether this is his heart, his lungs, or a combination of both. But I feel there's a tightness, and then there's also a sense of pain coming from his chest. Okay? And I want to say that this gentleman has got a lot of what I would call niggly wear and tear pain in his back. And I also want to say in his knees. Okay? It's like, you know, a lifetime of hard graft taking its toll on his back and in his knees. And I genuinely feel that this man has been used to a hell of a lot of strenuous work. But the thing that catches me very strongly is this pain I feel in my chest. And it's like, you know, it's like I'm crushing something, or it feels like a crushingness type pain. And when I feel it, that crushing stylish pain, it's like it takes my breath away. It's like I can't quite get a breath because it's like, and you're like, ugh. And I feel also the odd electric shock going right down my arm and side of my neck and down my arm. So I do believe this issue would have been significant. It would have been something that would have been, I want to say, medicated for. There may well have been, I mean, I'm no doctor, so I'm sort of kind of guessing in some respects, you know, like hospital visits or doctor's visits or something along those lines to do with his chest anyway, because it's certainly, I feel it's very, very significant. I mean, the knackered knees and the knackered back really pale into triviality compared to this issue here. Okay. And as he comes forward to me, oh, please take that off me. Thank you. As he comes forward to me, it's like there is a lot of love in this man. You know, he's a man that, to him, family was important. It was something that as he grafted, he was grafted, and in his mind is, I'm not grafting for money, I am grafting for my family, and I'm doing everything I can that is physically possible of me to make sure all their needs are met. So all the household bills, the shirts on the back, shoes on the feet, bread on the table. It was like he took his role as the breadwinner very, very seriously. And again, there was a sense of pride in what he did, but there was also a sense of pride drummed into him for a very, very young age. And it was values that was passed down from his father to him. And he took those responsibilities seriously. There is an element of him not really being the sort of man that would talk about his health, you know, not the sort of man that would go to see a doctor, let alone go to a hospital, unless there was no other choice. Because not working meant not getting money, and not making money meant very little on payday, which then had a, if you like, a big compound effect on bread on the table, shirts on the back, shoes on the feet style thing. So, you know, he would have avoided it at all costs until there was just no option. I don't sense this man was a great sayer of love you, but I do believe nevertheless he very much loved all of his family. And he would have sacrificed, I don't know, you know, he would have made sacrifices to make sure they were well looked after. So if money was short and he couldn't put bread on the table, he would go without a meal so that the children and the wife would be able to have that meal. And he would go to bed hungry if necessary. And that was a sacrifice that he was willing to make because he loved his family so much. I feel very strongly that the chest issue here was a major factor in his passing. And I do feel strongly that it was a very quick affair, that it wasn't a long drawn out in any way, shape or form. There was no time for a lot of things to be said or a lot of things to be done. It was very much here today, gone tomorrow. I feel there were words he wanted to say but didn't have the time. And had he had the opportunity, as he signed to me, had the opportunity being there, and he knew this was going to happen, shall we say. It's like ding dong, you've got 2 minutes, and then it's our feeder's impact. Then he would have got the words out he wanted. And he's telling me his greatest regrets were not saying those words enough, and when he was saying them, saying it with true meaning to your face. And that was just a simple, I love you. Okay? And never forget that. And he strongly urges you to make sure that those people around you that mean something to you, that you never stop saying to them every day, I love you, and don't forget that. He said, because I regret not doing it, because when I left without saying I love you. Yeah, okay, sure. He wants you to know that he made it there safely, and that he could never have imagined how peaceful, tranquil, and beautiful it is. And that he is very much alive. And there is no more of this, this sort of crushing pain. There's no more of that. There's no backache. There's no knee ache. There is no such thing here whatsoever. He's met people that he knows, that he remembers from his childhood, friends, neighbors, school teachers even. I was quite surprised at the school teachers. And he wants you to know that you will love it when you get here. But it's not today. And he wants you to not to cry at the anniversary, not to shed tears, not to get emotional. But he wants you you need to take that off, because it's quite powerful, actually. Thank you. I'm feeling his emotions, and it's quite overpowering. He's got tears in his eyes and whatever else, but he wants you to know that he still loves you very much, that he wants you to celebrate his life, cherish the memories of the happy times. There are some sad ones, said, but forget them. Hold strong the memories of the happy times and celebrate my life, because if you celebrate my life, then it meant something to you. He says he will come back in visitation. And he says he will stroke the side of your face when he does it, just so that you know it's him. And just removing someone here. Thank you. We don't need any of that rubbish.
I think
Lovely.
it's an advert.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's an advert or actual a real person or not, but we're not having that. Yeah, he's very emotional at the moment, but it's not emotional because he's sad. He's emotional because he's so relieved that he's been able to say the words that he so wanted to say as he was passing, but he couldn't get them out, and he couldn't, you know, he was on his way. Yeah. No, that's all right. You need to take it back a bit. Thank you. But above all, he just wants you to know that he loves you very dearly and that he will come and visit. And when he does, he's going to stroke the side of your face like this. Okay? It's just so you know that it's him. Yeah? And as he does that, he says he's going to place words in your head so you know that they're from him. All right, he's talking about in the evening time. When you're alone in the evening time and you feel the side of your face being stroked, know that it's him. That's what he wants you to know. He says, I'm not going to run around the house rattling chains, so don't worry. So I'm going to leave his love with you, Tina. I've had to ask him to step back because he's quite emotional and being highly empathic. I'm very, strongly connected to him because I have to speak for him. And I'm finding his emotions are, starting to get my eyes to well up and the lump in the throat and everything else. And as I've got a little while to go, I can't afford to be completely shot to pieces emotionally, even though he's a really lovely bloke. Okay, so please do take his love with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. He is a genuinely lovely man. You are so blessed to have him. Thank you for the opportunity to enjoy the rest of the show. And I'm going to allow now the wonderful Paul to step in and mesmerize you with his amazing, fabulous readings. You are very welcome, Tina. It was an absolute honor. God bless you. And here is Paul.
See down there what I've done in the book.
All right.
Yeah. So right.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, Geraldine. I hope you're all okay, and thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you. And as like Tanya has put, we are doing donations. So if you wish to give a donation, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. You still get a reading if we're drawn to you, no problem at all. Hi, Cindy. So, but I am going to go to Tanya Rideout. Can I come to you, please? Hi, Ali. How are you, my lovely? Right. I'm just shuffling the cards. Oh, bless you, Geraldine. Right. This, I think, does really. Hi, Donna. really of community. And with this, I do feel very much like this card actually goes to everybody on here. You know, you are all part, it's like Tanya, is part of a community. And it is a community that is growing in strength and in love. And Tanya, the love and the help that you give people, if you know them or you don't, you still give them the love and the support, because they say you deserve getting all the love back as well, because what you do and how you help people, you are just, there's only a few people that have actually got that sort of gift, and most of them are on here. And I could name quite a few names, but it's not fair doing that. So what they're saying is there is a gentleman actually drawing close to you now, and he's actually going that he's saying that he is very proud of what you do and what you've become after everything and you're growing up. What details, Tina, please? Everything you've done growing up, and you still have come out as an amazing girl who only deals with love. There isn't hate in your vocabulary. There ain't things that really do get you down. But if someone does really upset you, then they would know about it. But you try to hold that in and not let that part of you out. And he's saying you're a lot like me in ways. Yes, I show a lot of love. Yes, I actually give you, you know, the things that you do. And I am so proud to have you as a member of our family, because there's not many people in the family that do, but the ones that do, you know, I can only give a lot of love for them. But you go above and beyond. You help people no matter who they are. And your family, the way you help your family, well, need I say any more? Because you just make us proud. And this gentleman is coming on a grandfatherly link, grandfather, great grandfather, and he's coming in with just, he's got like tears in his eyes, bless him, and he's saying, you just make me so proud. I never thought anyone would ever be able to make me proud again, but you definitely have. And the love and the help you give out, I can't even think of a bad word for you, because the only words I see is love. And there is, you know, I know there is other family members that watch us as well, and yes, they give out love as well, but you do go above and beyond no matter who. Hi Christina, how are you, my lovely? Okay,
Is that him?
Hmm?
Is that him?
Sorry about this a moment. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Sorry, Luke's just showing me something because we have to do something. And sorry about that. Just you will always be the love of the family, the high of the family. I could never allow anyone to put you down. And when I was young, yeah, we always used to get put down because of things we done or anything. Hi Dawn, how are you? They want you to bring out the love and the blessings that you actually do give. And now he's getting a bit serious. He's saying, your life has been quite an upheaval with things going on. You know everything that I feel he's more maternal. Yeah, he is more maternal. And he's also saying, I've watched you growing up and how you've turned out. Yes, you've had it difficult, but you could teach a few people how it's done, because you are unique. You are just, as you said, love. And, you know, me and Luke feel the love that you give out. Yeah. And me and Luke both know the love that you give out, you deserve all of it back as well. And we do think of you like a love sister, like a sister with from a different mother, as they say. But you will always be the one that people will come running to, because they know they can trust you. What they say, you know, all right, we'll go to Tanya, because I know she will give us. But he's saying, do not allow people to walk all over you, though. You've got to have boundaries. And this is where the problem lies. You're not having the boundaries where you're letting people, all of them, because you just want to help everybody. But there's some you can't. But I know you will always try. And this is where he's saying, this is where people don't respect you, because they just know, oh, it's all right, Tanya will do it. Tanya will help me. Tanya, you know, it'll always be that. But you will be getting there. And he's saying, I'm making it my dream to help her do this. So I feel he will be helping you even more. And like this says, you are a powerful creator. Your work blessed. Everything you touch, be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. And yes, you are. And all we can say is thank you for what you do for us. And we do appreciate you. And I'm going to leave that there and say bless you. And now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke. Right. There you go.
There you go. There she goes. Right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Geraldine. You're so kind. Right, we have the Dark Messenger. And if you would like a reading with the Dark Messenger, please do put your names up now. Right. Let's see. Where's the talking stick? You haven't put it up yet, Matt. You need to put it up. Ah, there it is. Lovely. Okay, right. We're on a runner. Right. And we have a stop on where you need to stop, mate. Okay, we have a stop on Geraldine Owens. Geraldine Owens. Okay, I'll be coming to you then. Right, let's have a look. Whoa, Geraldine, I have got an image of you. It's it's one of those images, my dear Geraldine, because I'm seeing you like this. Okay, glass of something in your hand, and there's you on the sofa like this. So, you're spread-eagled on the sofa as if you're having the time of your life. Obviously, there must be something good you're watching. Maybe it's us. And you got a glass of something in your hand. It looks, I'll just say it's a reddy colour, so it's probably Tizer or something like that. Okay, it couldn't be anything alcoholic. No, not this time. It's too early. Yeah, it's too early. And around you, as I look in the crystal, like you see, there's quite a few orbs floating around you, actually. 3 that I can clearly make out, possibly a 4th one, but definitely 3 anyway. And they're all sort of like just above your head. Oh, there we go. Right, Geraldine, there's a person in spirit that is walking towards you. Okay, and there is a few other people actually 2 or 3 feet behind him, but they are sort of like keeping back from in the picture. But there's one person that's come right forward. Right, so let's see if we can find out. Right, do we have someone from Geraldine Owens? Yeah, they can all come in, but can we just have one person as a spokesman? Is that you? Right, okay. Yeah, in you come. Right, there's 4 people. One is stepping forward, and the others are just sort of like standing there, listening in, chipping in. Okay. Okay. Right. Geraldine, I have a lady that is stepping forward. As she does, I want to say, not a particularly tall lady. I'm going to say that she feels to be around the 5'6" mark, 5'6" mark. She is, I want to place this lady in her upper 70s. Okay. And I also want to say that compared to my figure, and I am excessively skinny, I know. People keep reminding me of that fact. Eat, Luke, eat. For God's sake, Luke, eat. So compared to my figure, I want to say this person looks medium build, but it's all in proportion, okay? She's all in proportion. She's got a beautiful head of hair. It is obviously a salon style hairdo, so I don't believe this would be able to be done at home. It is nice and it's very silvery looking, so it's You know, it really does highlight her beautiful, sparkling eyes. She has got a fabulous smile as well. She has, what I want to say is, a very bubbly character about her. You know, this lady is one that would be, I want to say, she would be an attendee of all family get-togethers, without a doubt. Okay. She's a people person. She likes to mix with people. She likes a good old blether. Yes, I would say she can be a little bit loud, but definitely not someone to use what I would call flowery language. She's, she'd say it how it is. Well, she's of a generation that says things how it is. You know, there is no filtration system here at all. You know, if she says I like you, then that's certainly what she's thinking up here. It's the same word. If she didn't like you, she would also tell you to your face, I don't like you. So it's not, there's no nastiness involved in regards to her choice of words. Although her vocabulary, her descriptive vocabulary, that is, would not fit today's highly politically correctness. So if she was in the presence of someone who didn't know her very well, some of the things she would say may be taken the wrong way. But there's not, I'll say, there is not an evil bone in this lady's body. Right? She is a little bit loud. Yes, she says what she thinks, but is it meant to be offensive? No, not at all. Not at all. She's also a lady that wears her heart on her sleeve. All right, you know, she's a very, very, very kind-hearted individual. You know, she's a person who loved her children dearly and would throw herself in front of a bus if necessary to protect them. Not that she ever did throw herself in front of a bus. Okay, just want to make that sure that everybody knows that she did not throw herself in front of a bus. No. She was actually saying you'd be lucky if you saw one. She draws very close to you at the moment. She draws very, very close, actually. Oh, that's really sweet. She says, nothing can separate the love of a mother from her daughter. Okay. And much like she said, that's why she's at the front and she's left the other three behind. She says, I'm quite capable of doing the talking myself. Thank you very much. And again, she's saying that nicely. She's not saying it to prove a point or to, you know, to give the other lot the heave ho, but she says a mother's love is important and I like to spend time with my children. So therefore, I'm coming first. Her words, you heard her. Yeah. So she wants you to know that she does hear you. She knows you think about her. Not every day, but you think about her. And she finds that very comforting and very touching. And yes, she does miss you. She misses the physical hugs, the little pecks on the cheek, the cuddle up times sitting on the sofa like you used to do when you were a child. She misses all of those physical things. But she wants you to know it wasn't necessarily her choice to go. It was just the way it was ordained. And she didn't leave you without being equipped with everything you need. Okay? So she just wants you to know that if you need me, I'm only just next door. Just shout, Mom, and I'll be there. She is showing me images of her sat on the end of your bed. And she says it brought tears to my eyes because I could see how sad you were. And if I had been able to stay, I would have. But my time had come. And I was being taken back home. Just as one day you get taken back home. But know this, I am but next door. You only need to shout my name and I'll be there. And yes, I do sit on the end of your bed. And I do stroke your leg. But it's only to let you know I'm still very much with you. I can be wherever I want. I just have to think it. Okay? And when I hear you call my name in your dreams, I'm right there. And no, you don't have fleas in your bed. It's just me stroking your leg. She's telling me, and no, please don't put it on me, but thank you. She's telling me the night that she left, she was sat there beside you and she cried tears because you were crying tears. She says, but you don't need to cry for me anymore. Celebrate what we had. Celebrate me. Celebrate my life. Celebrate the wonderful moments we spent together. I'm always there in here so long as you remember me. Otherwise, I'll have to pop downstairs and poke you in the side like that. And then you'll say, ah, it's her again. Okay. Right, she's pulling back now. Before she goes, she's actually showing me in my mind's eye a lovely bouquet of flowers. And there's those white ones that I can never remember the name. Carnations, that's the one. There's white carnations. There's some nice tulips. There's some orchids and a few other flowers. Honestly, I don't know the names. But she's leaving them, and she's giving me an image of what I'm going to say it's like a dining room table, dining/kitchen table, and she's left them there, and she says, "That's for my daughter. She's earned them." And bless her. She's just taking the hand of Ponka. Oh, she's treating him like a toy boy, and he's leading her back into the portal. Bless her. What a lovely lady. What a lovely lady. Right, I'm going to leave her love with you, Geraldine. Thank you very much for the privilege of reading for you. What a sweet, sweet lady. You are so blessed having a lady like that in your life. Right, so I'm going to invite the lovely Paul back. I will see you shortly. Bye for now.
Right. Right. Let's see. That's Luke's birthday, Mary. Right, put your names up. Let's see who I'm drawing to. Did you say?
Indy, where's shooting
Right.
Indy?
I'm going to go to Joanne Stewart, please. Yeah, that is his birthday. Okay.
Indy, they're shooting at me.
Joanne, just let me know. Thank you. All right. Right, definitely got to visualize this card. Right. Old Soul. And look at that beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Yours is this Friday. Right, Sissy as well. And Mary Freeman's just got the word. Oh. Hold on. No, it's Joanne that got the word. I'll be calling you after, Sissy. Yeah, Stuart. The got the prize. Right. Yeah. By Old Soul. And what I'm seeing and feeling around you is you are an old soul. You still think of a lot of things should be done like the same way as when you was young, and things really start coming to a head with you. Also, there is a lady coming in to actually let you know that you, and to remind you, you are not alone. And I feel this is a grandmother who's coming in around you. She's coming in and letting you know that everything that you've been doing and everything you've been asked to do, you've done. And I need you to know that I am so proud of you for what you've done and how you've done it. And I know your sister's on here as well, and she's doing pretty well as well, but she's got to stick to her guns with things and not allow things to ruin what's to be. You both. Sorry about that. That's my dad trying to phone me. You both have got to stick together now and keep things going as planned, and you've got to keep the plan alive. Your love is always what you make it, but you do show the people that you do love them and you do think of them. Mary, sorry, I just got to answer this. Mary, we don't actually, you have to take, if you win it, you have to take it and then give it to someone else, because we've had a lot of people saying this, that and the other. So what we've decided now is if you win it, I have to send it to you, and if you want to give it, then you have to give it, then you can give it to someone then. Yeah. And you are the power of the family. You are the backbone of the family. You are the love of the family. And I am proud of what you've done. And to be honest, there's some you just can't help. But I know you've given it your heart. And I know that it is making you tired and making you feel not well. So I'm telling you, well, you know what I'm going to tell you. Stop doing it. You tried your best. No problem, Mary. It's just fair that way because, you know, you offer it to someone and, you know, everyone on here is all equal to actually try and win the prize. And if you win it and gift it to someone else, that's not fair on the others that want to win it for themselves. That is why we do it that way now. So don't worry about it. But Joanne, as I'm telling you now, stop doing it. You and your sister are as one. You and your sister help each other and show that love can be a family. And Anne-Marie, you've got to stick to it as well. Don't pull out at the end. You've got to stick to it right to the end. But keep it alive. Keep that love alive. And I know you will do me proud, and also you will do your mum so proud. But hi, James. But don't let things get on top of you. And you've got to start eating more as well, Joe. And start being yourself again. Bring the old Joanne Stewart back. And that is what she's like. This lady is actually saying, this is what I like to see. Now, I will be watching. And it won't be your mum that comes. It will be me. And you won't want to upset me, will you? But other than that, keep the love going for each other, as I know and I believe in you. So I'm going to read this now. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And you know what the dreams are. Your nan knows the dreams. And you know the dreams. And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you both for allowing me to work with you. Now I'm going to bring back the lovely, the handsome Luke.
Oh, that was very, very nicely done. Right, it is time for us to be entertained by Ramesses. Okay. Ramesses. So if you'd like a reading with Ramesses, please do put your names up. Oh. Right, where is your talking stick? Ah, okay, I can see it now. So wherever you decide to go. Right, we have a stop on Nikki Dullard. Nikki Dullard, I'm coming to you. Right. Okay, Ramesses, what do you have for Nikki? Ooh, right. So as I look into Ramesses, straight away, Nikki, I can see you sat on the sofa, and it looks a bit like you're daydreaming, but I can see actually that it is by the energies I can see around you and here, you're meditating. Okay. And as you're meditating, I can see quite a lot of orbs moving in and out of your energy field. So there's quite a bit of spiritual activity around you. And as I look off to your left-hand side, which is here on me, I can see there is a person in spirit that is, I want to say hovering actually, because it's like they're about 1.5 feet maybe off the ground. It is a very fabulously golden yellowy figure of a person, and they're gazing at you quite intently. And I'm just looking to see if there's anything else there. A few more orbs, but other than that, that seems to be everything. So let's see if we can see who's in the queue. Do we have someone for Nikki Dullard, please? Excelente. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Right. Okay, Nikki, straight away, I want to say that I have got a very strong male energy coming forward. And as this individual comes forward, I want to say that this person, I want to put them about 5'8", 5'9" I want to say they've got a very straight up and down figure about them. Yes, of course. Okay, right. I want to be, yeah, I'm looking at, I mean, as I look at them in the face and how I feel their energy, I want to be placing this gentleman top end of the 70s, maybe even as far as the early 80s. Okay, this person I want to say is a very, is a straight up and down, like there's no beer belly or dad boat as they call it these days. And I want to say I've got a flat cap on my head. I'm wearing a, I want to say it feels like, this feels like a winter jacket I've got on, and I can feel it. It's like going down towards my knees. Okay. I want to call this jacket, the way it sits on me, I want to say it feels like it's one of these Al Capone style winter jackets. And I can feel a scarf around my neck. So it's flat cap, scarf, jacket, Al Capone style jacket. It feels like that on me. It is a I suppose I was to use a term my dad would to describe a jacket, you know, that I'm more familiar with. It feels like a heavy jacket, right? So it's like a winter coat, right? Whereas a light jacket would be like an anorak that you would wear maybe springtime or autumn time. But this feels like a jacket that I would wear maybe in the winter, you know, when it's a bit cold or a bit windy. The guy himself, as he draws close to me, is very much a jovial chap. I want to say jovial, outgoing, sociable. You know, I don't feel there's any sort of like bad bone here. But he is, although by age, right, people would say he's an elderly gentleman, but I feel this man is a lot more younger in spirit than what he is in age. Okay. So it's a lot of, you know, oh, let's go down the pub type thing, you know, and off he'd go. Let's go to the football, you know, and stand. And he's shown me an image of being at the football, but there's no seats. It's just like a barrier, like you hold onto this barrier, and he's watching. It's like watching Stanley Matthews with the shorts that go down to your ankles, type football. You must have been a young man when you were doing that. All right, you're still a young man. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you say so. But with this chap, to help place him in the family line, I feel I want to go down the paternal side of the family. So this would be the dad's side of the family, okay? You're generation 1. Your dad would be generation 2. Are you? And then generation 3 would be granddad, great uncle, right? That's generation 3. Generation 2 would be dad, uncle. Generation 1 would be you. To your side would be a wife, siblings, and then at the end of the line would be cousins. Okay. Now, I want to be going to generation 3 with this man, and I want to say that he knows you, but there is a passing before your arrival type thing. As he comes forward, he wants to draw close, because this man is a very knowledgeable man. Okay. And what I'm talking about is experience of the hard times, the good times. He's also talking about rough times. Rough times. Right, I know what you mean now. Right, okay. He's talking about, right, when he says hard times, he's actually talking about when there wasn't a lot of money around, good times, when there was a bit of money around because there was work to go to, instead of like having weeks where there was nothing and then there was something, and then there was weeks where there was nothing and then there was something. He says, so you know what it's like to be like this with money. He says, and I learned to be really okay. He says, I learned to be crafty. What do you mean by crafty? Right. He's saying a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and crafty, and we got through it. And he wants to come close to you to help share his thriftiness, his intel, his intelligence, and his experience of life, the hardships and the good times. He wants to come close and share that with you, because he's saying that at this present time, i.e. now, though it be a different world from what he was in, the symptoms and the hardships are very much the same, in that the cost of living has gone way overboard, and the basic necessities have gone up and up and up. And there are people out there struggling just to get through the week, let alone a month. So I want to come close to my family, and I want to share my knowledge of how to get through the difficult times. Okay. One of the things that he wants to share with you at this time is that the most important thing for families to survive through these very difficult financial times, where job security is not there and places are going down the plug hole, is that the one factor that they cannot take away is the powerful element that binds everyone together in a family, and that is the love of each other, the purest of love, the unconditional love. Where that exists in a family during difficult times, there is always an answer. Hold tight to the love of yourself and of your family, and you will get through these times, maybe not unscathed, maybe not without bruises, but you will come through the other end stronger than you even are now. You are a kind-hearted gentleman, and there has always been love in your heart. Do not let go of it, but spread it around the family. And know that we are all with you. We all stand together from spirit world with you here in the physical. No more sleepless nights, no more worrying, because that doesn't change anything. Where have you gone? All right. Okay. Right, he's pulling away from me now, and he's actually stood with Tonka. I can't hear what he's saying to him, but he's speaking to Tonka at the moment. So I'm going to leave his love with you, Nikki, and say thank you so, so much. A very nice, kind-hearted man. A lot of wise words there that I think we all could take something from what he said there about holding on to the love of family and making sure everyone feels loved and is loved. And that will get us through a lot of the difficult times that we're all facing. It's not easy out there. A lot of people are really, really struggling. So where there's love, there's hope. And where there's hope, there's a future. So very wise words there from a very kind, loving grandfather. Thank you, Nikki, for the privilege of reading you. And thank you for allowing me to meet such a lovely man with very, very wise words, I think, that we could all take something from. Bless you, Nikki. Thank you so much. Right, we're nearly at the end of our time. So I'm going to invite the lovely Paul to come back for our closing group card. Just move the table forward a little, put it in.
Right.
Yeah, so it's time for you to demonstrate your Mississippi Southern gentleman gambling shuffling technique.
Oh, it's two people I want to Mand, really. I've still got time to give Mand a reading. It's still
We've got
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to, I'll
Yeah.
move out the way.
Right.
Your drink.
That's your drink.
Is that Mark's
Yeah.
my drink? Okay.
No,
Your one's is the
the
green
cards.
one. Oh, your cards. Your cards.
Yes.
Right, you can't
Right.
go nowhere without them.
So-
Right, seize the minute.
Yeah, Mand Pink. I knew I was meant to be coming to you. Right. Let's bring this forward. So, Mand Pink, can I come to you, please? Right, I'm just shuffling these. Right, so there. Right, you've got play, and look at that beautiful, beautiful dolphin there. That is amazing, you know. And what this is saying now, man, it's time for you to start playing now. Start trying to be yourself. I know you've had a lot of things going on in your life over the last few weeks and months. I know that there's been a lot of hurt going in your heart. But I'm here to tell you that he got there safe. And there's a gentleman that's actually with him. But that does not matter. You will always have the love and the respect. Hi, Trev, of how people are. And you see people in a different way. But it's you now we are thinking of. It's now time for you to be you again. And this gentleman's coming in and he's saying, I have been poking you and actually touching your hair and all that to get your attention, to turn around, for you to turn around and say, okay, I will start looking after myself. And yet you can worry about others, but it's now for you to be you again. And the gentleman that's there is turning around saying, we want you to be you again. And let us be proud, not that we aren't, but let us be more prouder for you being you again. We are proud of you, but just that little bit more wouldn't go amiss. You are the love and you do support everybody, but now it's time for you to support yourself as well. And you still keep thinking you're having to fight to do things or be where you need to be. You don't. You don't have to change for anybody. Just be you. That is all we want. Want you to be you again. And I know you says, oh, you lost yourself years ago. Well, now it's time for you to find yourself again. because people want to see the real you and keep the love going. Yeah, it is okay to think of others, but you have got to be your number one. And I bet when you send healing out, you don't bother about asking for yourself. And that is what you've got to do. You have got to ask for healing for yourself as well. You first, everyone else second. And you will fly. You will go where you are meant to be needed. But at the moment, you are needed by yourself, your inner self. You need yourself. So start looking after yourself. I will come back. And if you haven't, I will tell you. I know you will try. This says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. But it says there, you've got to bring your confidence back and get your fears away, because you are the one that can help you. And I'm leaving their love with you and saying thank you, man, for allowing me to do that for you. Sending lots of love to you. And now this time I'm going to bring the lovely Luke back. Angel, stop that.
Right, eyes back.
No problem. And if I can ask for reviews, that would be fantastic.
Yes. And of course, visualize the love. Thank you very much. Right, this is our closing card tonight. So let's see, what do we have? Ah, that's a nice one. The Angel of Abundance. Okay. And the angel says, I am life abundant, and the love of God lives in me. To lovingly accept people and situations, knowing that here and now all is in the right place and in the right moment, is to be aware of abundance. Okay? Abundance is not a great quantity of things, but the awareness of quality within all we have. And Sissy Tosh Myers, you have won yourself a spot prize. Can we have the drum roll, please? Well done, Sissy.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Right. The spot prize is now closed.
Yes. And what we would like to thank everyone that did donate.
Yes.
You know, we do really appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, thank you very, very much indeed. That was
Yeah.
extremely kind of all of you.
Yeah.
And we are extremely grateful for your kindness.
Your generosity.
Yes, that means a lot to us. Thank you very, very much indeed. And we would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this Saturday night.
Yes. One for your diaries. Next week, we've got that special Saturday.
Oh, yes. Next Saturday is March's Sensational Saturday. And that will be 8 till 8. And there will be crystal ball. There will be wax cards. There will be tarot. There will be oracle. There will be angel cards. There will be rune stones. There will be pendulum. And
yeah, because we've got the lovely Lynn with us next week.
yeah, there will be everything and anything. We will be throwing the fridge, the freezer, the dishwasher, and the kitchen sink at you all on Sensational Saturday.
Yeah. And what we will be doing, which we haven't done before, we're going to be asking you what ones you want us to do. So, for instance, if I came to Mand, I'd say, Mand, what would you like me to do? And
you can say tap dance if you want.
No, but you could say, for me, like wax, oracle, or just mediumship. With Luke, he's got the whole shebang apart from the wax.
Yeah, I don't do wax. I was never an artist, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, with crystal ball, rune stones, angel cards, tarot cards, oracle cards, playing cards if you really want. Straightforward stand-up clairvoyance, and if there's really a request for it, sarcasm as well.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do pendulums. The lovely Lynn will be doing pendulum and cards, so it'd be up to you what we do. It's you're in control, basically. You tell us what you want.
And from 8 till 8, the lovely Tanya will be doing the admin.
Oh, bless her. And yeah,
so Tanya will get little or no sleep.
Yeah. So everyone knows. Everyone knows Tanya is our moderator, and she has the power to. If someone's doing anything wrong, she's got the power to take them off the live. And she's got the power to
take them out and have them shot.
No. So if Tanya speaks to any of you on the live, it would be because of you've done something wrong or something like that. Tanya wouldn't do it for just any reason. There would be a reason why, but please give Tanya your whole support as well, because she is an amazing friend as well as a colleague. You know?
If for any reason you can't join us at 8 because you're babysitting or shopping or whatever, because it's an 8 till 8, you know, if you can't make it till 9 or 10, do join us then, because we'll still be here, no doubt.
Yeah, the last one we've done, it's gone 1 o'clock. In UK time, that is.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had to have a lie-in on the Sunday. Yeah, we did then. Yeah, we did have a long line on Sunday. Yeah, until the dog woke us up saying, "Let me out for a wee."
Yeah. So, as I say, please give your love and support to Tanya as well, like the love and support you give to us. You know, and just like to say thank you all for the donations, and thanks. Sissy, don't worry about it. You do not have to give donations at all. We say, and we do say that at the beginning, you don't have to give donations. You'll still be in line for a reading, whether you get donations or not. We don't play it that way, because to be honest, at the moment, we don't really know who's donated and what. Until I look, then we don't know. But that's why we thank everybody, you know. So you don't have to give donations. No one does. It is very thankful that when you do, but you're not.
Oh, Tanya can you have a look at the message board at the start of my very first reading? Because Tonka's just said that there was somebody put the claim up for a spot prize because I said visualize during my reading without realizing I said it, and I didn't spot the person who put their
Joanne.
details up.
I think it was Joanne
It
Stewart.
was right at the very start of my very first read. Could you possibly check that while we're still here? Because if I've missed someone who had a genuine claim, then I need to make sure that they get a bracelet sent out to them. Say, I'm not infallible. Nearly infallible, but not quite infallible.
Let's put one
No.
sec. Bless her. I think it was Joanne Stewart.
Thank you, Tonka. No, it says not Joanne Stewart. Right. Okay, Tanya, no problem. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Because if I have missed someone with a genuine correct claim, then I need to honour sending them
Yeah,
out something.
and what we will do is I will contact them once Tanya's given us the name. Then I will actually contact that person who won it. So yeah, right.
Right.
Okay.
So that's us for this fabulous Saturday.
Yeah, we've got a day off tomorrow.
Yay!
And we are back on here Monday,
Mhm.
and then Tuesday I have put the schedule up on DoubleTrouble. You go DoubleTrouble and feature, it is in there. So yeah, Monday DoubleTrouble, Tuesday a message from heaven, Wednesday DoubleTrouble, but I may be changing that, having the Wednesday off and doing the Thursday, because then it will actually work out a lot easier that way. But then we can't do that wonderful Wax Wednesday then.
You've had your wax Wednesday.
Yeah, but if I do the wax again on a Wednesday,
Then it's just swap days.
yeah. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll be changing the Wednesday to a Thursday, so we'd have the Wednesday off and actually work on the Thursday, because that'll work it and make it more even then for us, the way we work. And other than that, we'd just like to thank you all for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us this evening, especially on a Saturday night,
Yeah,
because I know a lot of people do like to go out and party and clubbing and all sorts of things.
we didn't know whether we was going to get here on time because we still had the electrician here at 5 to 8.
Yeah, fixing our lights. We had a bit of a problem with our lights, so it was like getting to the panic stations where we're wondering how on earth are we going to do a broadcast in the dark.
Yeah.
It might have been a candle lit performance, but we would have found something.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll say, God willing, we'll all see you Monday. We'll all see you Monday, God willing. Until then, please do look after yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful weekend and
Share the love.
share the love, share the love, share the love. Right.
Good night.
Good night.
God
God
bless.
bless you. Thank you for watching. Night night, everyone.
Night night.